Congratulations to everyone who's made it this far. And for those of you that haven't, you're a bunch of wusses. Anyway, this is something of a landmark part, because we get to find out who is behind the mystery of the stolen house. Could it be Casimy, the frivolous toy? Well, we shall have to find out. Remember when I said this cart was a massive game of stone, paper, scissors? Well, I'm terrible at that, so I don't hold out much hope for myself in this particular game. Morning, hey future champ, give you a suggestion. Casimy? Casimy? That's another variation on the spelling. I guess they've taken a leaf out of William Shakespeare's book, where he never actually spelt his name the same way twice. Actually, I retract that statement, because it's an insult to the great bard that I mention him in the same breath as this game. Anyway, with regards to the stone, paper, scissors concept that I was talking of earlier, this game has different types of monsters, and each of the monsters has its own strengths and weaknesses against certain other types in the game. And because there are 150 odd of them, I can't be bothered referring to a chart. Which is why you've seen me die twice already. Never mind, eh? Because it's not as if anybody ever judged a long play on the quality of the gameplay. Is it? It shouldn't be so. Nice that Mr. Shortsman there agrees with me. And let's see what he has to say. Carsmy? Yet another spelling of the gym leader's name, and oh, I thought that said something else then. You see, even if you're not a massive Pokemon fan like me, you can still have a lot of fun with the translations. Because your words are enough. Doesn't need Carsmy to enter the arena. So it seems that now the standard spelling is Carsmy. And for some reason, we have to fight a moon. It's a very nicely drawn sprite though, even though it is only a fish with a unicorn horn. And we shall see this moon on the dark side, because we have defeated him. Or her. What words of wisdom have you, Girl Scout? What a mess! Well, I guess at least that one makes some sense. Hi, you! Would you like to hear me waffle on for 10 minutes about nothing? Well, it seems like I have no choice, because even if I say no, which is not even a possibility in this game, you're still gonna ramble on at me. Death-defying spirit. And so much for these gyms being the ultimate test of your skill, because how long has it taken me to get here? Less than 5 minutes? Anyway, it's time to fight Clerk. A very unsuitable name for a starfish, don't you think? But here we go with Sawmy, who's not quite a sandwich. Oh man, this game's making me hungry again. Looks like this guy's taking chunks out of me here. Makes me wish I had leveled up a little bit more. Maybe I should do that after this video. Oh no! The transparent ray has hit home! Took me out in one blow. No! This better be the last monster, because we're going to die. We're just taking small chunks out of him now, which is why I've sped up all the fighting parts of this video. For your convenience. Because the audience is always right, as they say. We have beat Carsmy. It is I who lost. No any method. Give you blue badge as pro. Off. You've won me. So we've won her as well. We won the last gym leader, if you remember correctly, and he's sitting over there on my mantelpiece. And now Carsmy will sit nicely alongside him. It's an element of Pokemon Green that I'm sad they removed for the English localizations. The fact you can physically win the gym leaders. We get to keep them as our slaves to make our coffee. The remainder is mine. To ache, new line, skill machine, as an honour. And we've got something it's likely I will never use. If you don't have a competition with various missile trainer, you can't understand how well you are. What, so is the missile trainer a doctor? Is he taken up residence as a local GP? Forget that for now, because we may have the chance of finding out what's going on with that stolen house. If you remember, the house was actually on wheels. It was a caravan, and it had been wheeled away by thieves. And before, this policeman was blocking the entrance. He says the same thing, but now we can enter and get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm guessing it was the ruffians from earlier. If you remember, they stole the deer pet fossil, whatever one of those is. And Missile will certainly think out some evil ideas, if you let Pet dig hole. Okay. Nice to see that you care about your house enough to clean up the mess that this bloke has made, but anyway. Nice to see that this thief is not interested in Pokemon books. He's just left them on the shelf, thrown a couple on the floor for effect there. Missile fellow. Hey, hold on a minute. I'm not the missile fellow. The stolen skill machine? How dare you accuse me of such things? It's in the desert, apparently. You can teach him the skill of how to dig. I don't remember that from the English version. Why, that is expensive. Expensive? Oh, right, it's an expensive item that has been stolen. And looky here. I wonder who this could be. Why is it that everyone around here thinks it was me, yet the policeman, he could have easily arrested me the first time I saw him. Anyway, this guy's just passing here, apparently. No any being suspect. Suspect? Repeats himself like a parrot. Well, look at that. It's a rocket member. As distinct from a missile. Because if you remember, the bloke in the house with the hat thought it was a missile that robbed his house. Looks to me like a case of mistaken identity, but then again, if you're walking around in a strange uniform with a whip, then you're gonna draw some suspicion, so I'm not surprised that he's fighting me here. After all, I could blame the whole thing on him, couldn't I? Aha, who is this? It's Silip, as in Silip Bang. And that's exactly what we are going to do with him. We're gonna bang him. Well, not in that way. As in, we're gonna kill him off. Just need to clear that up now. Clinging desperately onto any remaining notion that this may be a PG review. Never done again. Please let me go. Well, if it was up to me, I'd add him to my collection of slaves. My ever-growing collection of slaves. But of course, the game does not let me do that. Skill Machine 28, ROM Missile. See you later. And then he disappears into thin air. Because he's a ghost. And the good news is, we can move on from Light Blue City. Or was it Dark Blue? No, I think it was Light Blue. Whatever the case, we can progress in the game. Finally. Now, I wonder what can be down here. Let's take a look. Oh, we've got a house up there. Oh, we can't get to it, so we shall go in here. What does he want to say? He's a serious guard. No, really, I'm a serious guard. I'm not just messing around. And he's thirsty. No passing now. As if he doesn't want me to sneak past. I'm a little child. Is condescending me again. Why do they all do that in this game? Even the supposed good guys. Aha, underground passage begins here. And we're going to go to the Dried Levies city, if you remember. That's where the Sandu Anu ship is. Hello there, what the heck are you doing here? You hiding out? And how come there are no guards stopping you from just sitting there like a little tramp? Though very tired, you can do nothing. Just take a minute to let that sink in. It's never going to, is it? Because it makes no sense! Sorry about that. Oh look, there's absolutely nothing down here. Every time I get to this part, I always think there might be some random encounters down there, but no. There are many things lost in the dark underground tunnel. Now that suggests that there may be some hidden items down there, but we'll never know until we get the item finder perhaps. I don't know. But here we're on the path to Dried Levy City. But I believe that is an escapade for another part. Just in here we have a clone of the serious guard from earlier. Says exactly the same thing. The telepathic twins. And I'm sure we'll find out how to get past them in a later part. But for now, our time is up. So see you next time.